Harbaugh now heads to Los Angeles Chargers.
Do you think anyone can predict a Jim Harbaugh speech? You're out of your damn mind.
That's a beast mode. My God.
You have to love what you're seeing on tape if you're a Chargers fan, especially for the future with Justin Herbert.
We have a Chargers quarterback that cusses, boys. This is dangerous.
Phillip Rivers sheds a tear.
We want to be known as world champions, and we're gonna do it or die trying. Don't let the powder blues fool you.
Who's got it better than I?
Oh my God, folks, it is week 1, baby. Welcome back to the Charger Chat. I'm your co-host, Bulldog, sitting with my buddy Kev Duggan.
It's time.
Let's not forget Kyle the Coach Duggan.
Week 1, baby.
It's freaking week 1.
We're rolling into week 1 right now.
Rolling into week 1.
Rolling with the homies.
This might be the sexiest open we've ever done. Just
If you're not on YouTube, hop over.
Yeah, come over for the rolls, baby. I've got them for days, but Kyle brings the sexy ones for sure.
That's one thing I took from Kevin is the in the car body roll is the best dance move you could possibly do. First,
you took that from Kevin?
Yeah, you slap the roof and then you roll into it. It's possibly the best dance car move around.
You're maximizing the space you have, and you look good doing it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I didn't know that was a pickup from Kevin. That's
that was a Kevin special for sure.
Yeah,
car body roll. Yeah.
All right, folks. Well, we've got obviously a big game to talk about. We've got a Bolt Insight lined up for you and an Ask Boltfam, so let's waste no time. Start at the top. It's not just week 1. It is the Chargers international game going to Brazil, facing off against AFC West, arguably AFC West top opponent, the Kansas City Chiefs, playing in Brazil. What the hey? It's freaking happening. Apparently
Finally here.
I know. My God.
The Chargers have played the Chiefs 130 times, dating back to the 60s in the AFL, and matchup number 131 comes in week 1 on Friday night in Brazil.
131, baby. Feels like a good number.
That's crazy.
Feels strong.
And the Chargers and Chiefs will play at Arena Corinthians, which is São Paulo, and opened in May of 2014, if you didn't know that. And the stadium has a seating capacity of 47,252 people.
Kind of weak.
That's not as big.
After this first weekend of college football where there's 100,000 plus at like Penn State and Michigan and Ohio State, 47,000 sounds like, come on, São Paulo.
Those are rookie numbers, São Paulo. You got to pump those numbers.
Come on.
Let's see. Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh announced Monday that the team will fly to São Paulo Tuesday at 5 in preparation for Friday night's game against the defending AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs. That means the team will have 2 full days to acclimate to the new setting before the important week 1 opener. Utah.
That's wild.
Give me 2 full days.
So I literally just did this flight. It's a little longer than what I did, but I did this flight maybe little over a month ago. It's pretty wild going in there because you're flying over, like the rainforest. So like coming in, it was like gripping the seats, like it was apparently it's a wild landing. So the guys, get your rest, but just be ready for the approach, because hold on to your butts because it's a little bumpy.
Get the blood pumping.
Yeah,
get the blood pumping just a little early.
Little bumpy, but yeah, it's a long flight, dude. It's a long time to be in an airplane. I'm glad they're going early.
I'm glad they're going week 1. Like, you can't go in on a Tuesday if it's not week 1 because
that's true.
Recovering. You're still going through all your recovery and all your preparation. They've already had a whole week of preparation going into this. So like, hell yeah, let's just get down there, get acclimated, and get after it. I mean, even like London trips mid-season, you normally don't fly out till Thursday, Friday. And so they're leaving on a Tuesday. That's so early. Just Chargers, be smart. Don't go out in Brazil. Don't get in trouble. Just hang out in the play.
Drink bottled water.
Play Uno in the hotel room. Don't be special.
Somebody bring a Nintendo Switch. Let's play some Mario Kart and let's have let's get our competitive spirits up and let's go.
And it's a
Team
pinch
bonding.
dangerous in Sao Paulo, like where they're going. So I think the recommendation is to like not go outside. So I think we'll be set for that.
Good. Good. Let's set the tone. And apparently Rich Eisen is going to be handling the play-by-play duties with Hall of Fame quarterback Kurt Warner, joining him as the analyst. Kay Adams will be on site to host the pre-game and post-game shows with former quarterback Cam Newton. And the pre-game show begins on the NFL's official YouTube page, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with kickoff scheduled for 8 p.m. So this is the first game that's fully available on YouTube for all the world to see.
Dude, the amount of people, the amount of eyes on this game, dude, is going to be insane.
Yeah.
Like I'm just hoping, I know we're going to do well, but I hope they do something super awesome as something spectacular happens. Like it's really good for our fan base and for our team if we do well in this game.
Absolutely. Big time.
Dude, I'm scared that that YouTube's going to crash. I mean, you think about like the millions of people that are watching this game, and like every sports bar across, especially in the United States, that just gets to stream this thing for free. I wish there was a second.
Some heavy traffic.
Let's just put it that way. Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be a lot of traffic. So, I mean, hey,
they'll be ready. They're YouTube.
It's freaking YouTube. So you got to hope that like I's are dotted, T's are crossed, ready for this kind of an event. And I mean, if I would trust YouTube over like any of the other streaming services.
Oh shit, we've seen it. What was like the Tyson fight? I can't remember what streaming service.
Oh, Netflix, wasn't it?
That
was like Netflix.
Trash.
Yeah, that was garbage.
That didn't work. I think we're in better hands.
Me.
Yeah. Well, that's Netflix. This is YouTube.
Okay.
You're in YouTube territory.
Stepping into big boy leagues.
Let's see. Chris Hayre tweeting out, despite losing their last 7 games against the Chiefs, the Chargers held fourth quarter leads in 5 of them and were tied in another. And Jim Harbaugh is 5-0 in NFL openers, baby.
That's good. That's good. Hercules.
We like that.
That's
good.
I
thought I saw, it might have been Eric Smith that tweeted it out, that like the Chargers haven't played their AFC West, all 3 AFC West opponents in the first 3 weeks since like the 80s, like 80 something, which is crazy. I mean, it is a wild lineup to face all 3 AFC West opponents in the first 3 weeks. So clearly doesn't happen too often. So if you're watching this, baby, this might be history in the making for the Chargers. Couple quotes from Harbaugh. Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh says there's a possibility running back Najee Harris plays week 1. He's looked really good in practice, cleared for contact. Just take it one day at a time.
He's a suitor.
He's a suitor.
And he finally got interviewed today with with just off of the field. He wasn't in like the press room, but he had some sick ass Oakleys on.
Yeah.
And somebody asked him, like, are you trying to hide something? And he the look that guy got through those glasses, I could feel it on the other side of my YouTube page. Like I could feel the energy. Like, I don't care what you think. I was like, oh, okay. He's pissed. This is going to be good. He's going to run hard. This is going to be nice.
You could hear a pin drop in an open field. Like it was that.
No, he got quiet. It was like a good 5 seconds of. What?
Yeah.
It was great.
Is that what we're going? Was
it
Popper?
Where you want to go with this? No, it was somebody else. That didn't sound like Popper.
I could see Popper doing it.
Popper's good. He's a pro. He wouldn't do that. That was a weird cheap shot.
Okay. Because Najee Harris said, I mean, we're just ramping up to it. We'll see where it takes us. I'm still going through it in a way. Just that whole situation shows how things can change with the snap of a finger. It's a blessing every day that we wake up, and I'm just happy that everybody is safe.
Yeah, me too.
Same.
For me, it's just like, even if he hasn't done anything, he hasn't been a part of like practice.
He's done nothing, Jon Snow.
Yeah,
he's done nothing. Have done nothing.
So I just don't know how he's going to possibly be anywhere close to like game shape come Brazil. So even if he does suit up and they say he's ready to go, I don't see him getting more than the Omarian's dying out there. We need to get Najee in there to give him a breather.
Yeah.
You know, like I that's just, if he actually does suit up, how many carries does he get? 8 to 10, maybe at best. or because I don't know, dude, these you can't just snap your fingers and your body's ready to go. These guys are Lamborghinis and Porsches. They need to be tuned up and run around the track a couple times before they're ready to go. If you just toss them out there cold turkey, it's something's going to get hurt. Something's going to get tweaked. And I don't want to lose him for the whole season.
Right.
So that's just my thought process. Like looking at him being actually quote unquote ready, especially with only carrying 3 running backs on the team. If he's one of 3 and he's only 10 snaps worth of Najee Harris, that's going to be a lot of Hassan Haskins in the game. And not that I don't trust him. It's just, I guess it's a great opportunity for him to show up and put a little more value on his name.
Quick question. In terms of coaching, would you modify some of the play calls you would give Najee, knowing that you want him out there, but you might not want to put him in a situation where he could have to do something to hurt himself?
I don't know, dude. It's like you can't like coach around an injury like what we're anticipating. Like if you just haven't prepped, your body is just not like torqued up, ready to go to explode out of certain situations. So there's not necessarily a better or a worse situation to try to put him in. I guess you just have him in there to pass block in passing situations. But if you become that predictable, it's not a good thing for your offense either. So I guess that would be, and then also you want Amarian in the game in passing situations because he can catch the ball out of the backfield. So it feels a little bit like a liability if he's not actually ready to rock and roll, and you don't tip your hand by putting him in the game.
Yeah, I totally get the concern for Najee, because it is, that's been what's been so weird is like his agent said it was a superficial eye injury. Even he's still sticking to the fact that it's a superficial eye injury, but it's like, I mean, my man, like you've been working off to the side in a weighted vest, running around. Like I'm glad that we're at least getting that out of you. But like the amount of practices have been limited at best in yellow jerseys. So, so it's absolutely concerning. But I have to trust that this coaching staff is doing the right thing, because, like you said, they're only 100%. Holding 3 running backs. Like you have to expect that he's going to get some play time out there at some point. Unless they bring somebody up from the practice squad. Yeah. It's not Rocket Sanders. Yeah. Kevin, you weren't here on the last episode. We didn't really get to talk about the 53-man roster with you, buddy.
I know. There's some wild things I wasn't quite expecting, especially the Rocket thing kind of caught me off guard. And I think they thought that they were going to be able to just like get away with it and no one would, because he was the only running back claimed. So that was the kind of the shocker, and seeing some of the undrafted guys just made me so happy. Like the 3 guys that we added was just, it's cool. Says a lot about what coach is really, what he preaches is what the team's all about. If you're better, you're going to make the team. Doesn't matter if you were drafted or not.
Does it make you guys feel good that there were 3 Chargers that got picked up on waivers?
Yeah, dude, the depth that we have is crazy.
I've never felt it before. Honestly, the Telesco years are such a shadow of feeling like this. I've never felt this like confident in being okay with cutting a 6th round guy. We would hold on to 6th and 7th round guys. Yeah. Unlike anything. I don't know if it was like hubris or like just the ego or whatever it was, but we wouldn't let those guys go. Now it's just like, all right, well, there's the door. Sorry, didn't work out. It's cool. I mean, it's a shift. Big shift for us. Yeah, it's a gamble. Like they let these guys go with the hopes that they come back on the practice squad, but clearly other teams saw talent in some of those guys, and one of those was a guy that we actually drafted. Like, hey, we spent a draft pick to get you. Granted, it was a lower one, but we still spent it. We used this draft pick, and now some other teams got him. I can't remember who Triquez went to, but yeah, I think it was crazy that we had 3 guys get claimed off of waivers. Oh yeah,
it's crazy that there's 3 guys that can't make our team. The other teams are like, please, like, oh my god, we got it.
We'll take them. But you know what, folks, you can take your happy little butts over to Underdog Fantasy.
Oh, they're back.
Football is back, baby.
Do it now.
And so is Underdog. It's the best place to make picks and win money all season long. And playing on Underdog, it's so easy, folks. You just pick whether your favorite player will go higher or lower on stats like touchdowns, receiving yards, interceptions, and more. Listen, it's almost too easy, because I go in there and I'm like, oh, this is I gotta get lower, and I'm ready to go, and then I lose.
I gotta find my rhythm. I got good. I got hot there at the end of last year and was having a lot of fun because I was feeling my rhythm. I gotta find that. And what better way than week one of the NFL season?
Boys,
I think
there's some tasty higher lowers in this week one matchup.
What do you got? What do you like?
We got Justin Herbert, 226.5 passing yards. That's a pretty wealthy prediction.
Man.
I like
higher
what
lower
they're saying there.
They think he's coming. Omari and Hampton, 45.5 rushing yards. Higher, lower?
Higher, for sure.
Ladidi, 5.5 receptions.
Yeah.
I like that.
Xavier Worthy, 0.5. They think he's going to score. It's just so fun. I could go through here and just look at all these options. And I just want to pick all of them. And that's where I get in trouble. I do like 17 picks on one transaction, and then I'm in trouble.
Sorry, let's do it. We'll do it together. It's going to be fun.
I think that's got to be the mentality. I just got to be like, what would Kevin do? I can't follow my gut because my gut doesn't know its ass from a hole in the ground, but I know Kevin knows what he's talking about. So just think to yourself, what would Kevin do when you sign up for Underdog Fantasy? Download the app today and sign up with promo code CCHAT to score, $50? Whoa, in bonus funds when you pay your first $5. That's promo code CCHAT, where millions of fans have already won billions making picks on Underdog. Hey, will you be next? Underdog, make picks, win money. Must be 18 or over 19 in Alabama and Nebraska, over 19 in Colorado for some games, over 21 in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia, and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets, underdogfantasy.com/web/playing and get terms _DFS _.html for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY to 467-369. And if you're making some sweet picks and you're getting some money over at Underdog Fantasy, come on over to Patreon and use some of that dough on our Patreon. Patreon.com/ChargerChat. Check out all the fun, silly videos we got going on over there. And hey, folks, if you haven't signed up for Patreon, week one, we're doing live streams.
Live stream, baby.
They're coming back.
In our new podcast live stream
new
studio.
Facility. That is Kevin's basement.
The mini bolt is what we're calling it.
And as usual, we need to shout out our newest patrons, and these guys specifically because they joined our newest Charger Chat 2025 Fantasy Football. And we got to shout these guys out. Swim Shady and Ween Win. Thank
Welcome
you
to
guys
the party, pals.
for joining. Patreon.com/ChargerChat. And if you don't want to go over there, it's totally fine. Head it on over to our regular website, ChargerChat.com. Check out all the cool stuff we got over there. T-shirts, hoodies, and stickers. Chat it up with other Charger Chatteteers in the members section. Ask questions and Ask Boltfam. Check it out, ChargerChat.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And if you're watching this anywhere else and it's got a subscribe button, hit it. Do it. All right.
I like how you said that. That's good.
Now, folks, we got to go on to the next segment. It's our brother from another podcast talking about Jake Hefner. And I think he's got a special message for you. Something new. Something new's cooking.
All right, guys, we are back with another Bolt Insight, and we are super lucky to have Jake Hefner back with us. What is going on, my friend?
It's been too long, boys. It's
I
been
know.
too long since we've done a little crossover action like this.
It feels
Like a year, hasn't it?
You know, yeah, it's felt just
Last
too
time
long.
I was a hot dog, I think.
I think that was a long time ago.
That was the last time we did that.
Halloween
Oh my
spectacular.
God.
But
And that's
yeah,
almost
man,
a year ago, man. That's
we
just,
wanted to get you back on because like the excitement is through the roof. The Chargers have a game Friday in frickin' Brazil. What are your thoughts on kicking off this season? What are you most excited for?
finally, when somebody hits somebody in this game, it's actually going to mean something in the win-loss column.
Love it.
About time. Holy shit. You know the draws that we go through and the withdrawals that we have when it's not football season. And even when preseason comes back, you're like, okay, yeah, that's feeding a little bit of what I want, but it's not quite what I want.
It's the taste. Mm.
Yeah, it's like, Coke Zero when I really want just, just a regular freaking
the sugar,
Coke.
man.
Yes, give me the sugar rush, please. Give me the old school Four Locos, let's go wild.
Let's go crazy. Hell yeah.
No, man, it's about time. Huge divisional game in Brazil. Would much rather have it be at SoFi, if I'm being honest. And I think a lot of people share that sentiment. But hey, you know what to do. It's the Kansas City Chiefs.
Right.
It's business. Travis and Taylor are engaged now. The stakes couldn't be any higher.
Yeah.
Well, Justin's got his
That's right.
his gal now too.
Justin has a beer. I mean, hey,
give the man a beer.
It's the big game.
What do you think about that? Having to face an AFC West opponent week 1, international game. Like, what do you think about that?
I have nothing against the international games. I actually think that they're fun, and I applaud the NFL to try to expand, their reach. But you're not the NBA quite yet. And personally, if there is one thing that you should not do with international games, it's have divisional games internationally. Because when you take away home crowds like that, when it's such an advantage for one team or another, like, let's just, for a second, imagine if this was the flip side. And imagine if those fans at Arrowhead got the game taken away from them, and they know how important their stadium is and how good of an advantage they have against their opponents with that crowd that is just raucous. Imagine how they would feel about it. I do not agree with divisional games being international. That's just too high stakes.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
But
the only benefit is it being week 1, where everyone still doesn't know what anything is. Like, there's not really a scheme advantage. Like, you're just landing in the game and you're going. So I totally agree with what you're saying, but hopefully because it's week 1, it won't be that big of a difference.
Yeah.
And maybe Charger fans are all over Brazil. That's my hope.
It should be.
That'd be cool.
I mean, Puro Chargers, baby. Let's make that happen, and let's hopefully see some powder blue out there in the stands for sure.
Get Vin Diesel in a powder blue jersey going, "This is Brazil."
Hopefully, yeah. Week 1, man, can't get here quick enough, but it's going to. It's this week. It's Friday. Having a Friday game, having a YouTube game, having it all kind of come together like that. Like, again, a divisional opponent. Like, yeah, man, this is really going to set the tone. This is really going to be that opportunity to be like, do we got a shot here? What's happening? Like, what kind of a game is it going to be? And to see some of these guys that we haven't really had a chance to see yet, like Najee Harris, like, that's going to be the first game we're going to see. And God willing, fingers crossed, knock on wood, we are going to see him go out there and maybe do a little something magical.
Yeah.
Could be fun.
What do you think the one position group, either offense or defense, that you really want to see and think will have the biggest impact in this game?
Dare I say the offensive line? Because I think that's going to dictate everything that follows behind it. You just mentioned we're going to see Najee Harris for the first time. It's essentially the first time we're going to see Mekhi Becton in this offensive line as well. How are you going to have this gel with all the Rashawn Slater fallout? I mean, the only silver lining is that injury took place weeks ago. And so you've had some time, especially with Becton coming back, to get some cohesion. And how is this going to work? Because when I was talking to Dan on our show last week, just think of the litmus test that your offensive line has to go through in just the first 3 weeks, being the all divisional games. But if you run through that, you get to go up against Chris Jones, Karlaftis, week 1. How's that offensive line going to hold up? Then you get Max Crosby, who, if I'm Max Crosby, I'm never going over to Joe Alt's side.
Pipkins all day.
Staying on Trey Pipkins the entire game. And then you go to and then you have Denver, who has one of the best defensive fronts that's out there. Like, you're going to know a lot about this offensive line quickly. I'm still surprised from the standpoint that they ended up going with the same combination of Zion Johnson and Bradley Bozeman. I really thought that Andre James was going to get elevated at some point in that. And there's nothing you can do to prepare for a loss like Rashawn Slater. I think we were just hoping that there was better depth behind it. And the preseason showed a lot of weaknesses there.
Foster Sorrell is back.
Hey,
we got that going for us, which is nice.
A name we all know and love. But I think that's a good point, that it is the offensive line. I mean, and the loss of Slater, especially after him getting the big contract, was really just a blow for everybody, Slater included, and Slater especially, actually. And this is really going to be a big test. Like, what is this coaching regime going to do to bring the best out of that line and give not just the running team a chance to make something happen, but also the wide receivers. I mean, we got a whole fresh crop of wide receivers that are going to come out there, and Justin Herbert's going to do his ding dang best to make that happen. I can't wait for that. I think we're going to be okay. I think it's going to be good.
I am excited about that, just from the standpoint of, at least if we're getting the Chiefs in week 1, your weapons are there for Justin Herbert this time around, where certain points last year they weren't there. And now you get basically a full complement of them. You get the running back stable that is now completely different from last year. You now have reloaded. You bring back Keenan Allen. You have Trey Harris. You have KLS that are just these emerging rookies. And hell, throw in Tyler Conklin and Aronde Gadsden into there. In just one offseason, you've completely overhauled this offense for Justin Herbert to give him more options, and you've elevated that floor in such a nice way in a short period of time. So I'm really excited to see how everything is going to go. And you kind of got glimpses of it in that third preseason game. But now let's make it count.
Yeah. Now this is for all the marbles, baby.
It's all here. And we also brought you on for a very interesting conversation,
an ulterior motive, you say,
announcement, one might say. It appears the three of us may be trying something a little new together. Jake, would you like to tell us what we have planned?
Well, you can see I normally don't have a green screen behind me, and obviously my green screen is different than your guys' green screen. Let's just call this the Chargers chat multiverse. Let's call it
of
that.
Madness.
Yes. This is the one that Bruce Banner warned everybody about. This is the alternate universe that's going to splice off from the sacred timeline. Through all of our conversations that we have had the pleasure of talking about as it relates to football, in all of that, we've come to find out a little bit more about each other, and a very, very deep love for horror movies that the three of us share. So we've been talking about it, and we kind of, obviously whenever I come in and join you guys, it's always like implementing a little bit of horror to compare to football and get it into conversations. Well, now we're going to turn the wheel full on horror in this circumstance. So we kind of put our heads together and, dare I say, started a different project and a different podcast, and it's called, I'm going to leave this one to Adam to say it because he's so good at saying
Give
it.
us one of those good, deep.
The Playbook of Horrors. Rated R. Starts Friday.
Yep, new horror podcast called The Playbook of Horrors, and we've already recorded a couple episodes. It's so much fun. We're having a great time doing it. So I'm sure we'll post about it and you guys can check it out. But yeah, please do, because right now we're just gonna be talking to each other with nobody watching. So come check it out.
Yeah, we want people watching us, please.
Yes, please. Well, hey, we'll take 20 views to start, but we need 20 people. So come.
Those are rookie numbers. We got to up those numbers.
Yeah, we have to check that out.
Those numbers up in those rookie numbers.
But yeah, Jake, thanks so much for your time, man, and keep up the awesome work over there with what you guys are doing. You guys are one of my go-tos when I'm not listening to myself talk on podcasts. So appreciate it. So keep up the amazing Charger content, and I can't wait to do some horror stuff with you, dude. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, man. 'Tis the season. Let's go.
And let's go week 1, baby.
Let's go.
Bolt up. Well, there you go, folks. Mr. Hefner stopping by, letting you know there's another podcast out there for you. If you're a fan of the horror, check it out. Playbook.
If you don't get enough of our stupid mugs, every week, and you want a little bit more with something a little different, come check it out. It's up right now. If you just search Playbook of Horrors on YouTube, you can go check it out. Come subscribe, because we have like 2 subscribers, and it's sad.
Wait, I don't know if I've hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, you haven't either. Damn it! But it's new. It's hot off the presses.
So definitely check it out. And Mr. Hefner, thank you as always
Thanks,
for
brother.
coming by to chat with us. Always fun chatting both Chargers and movies. I normally only get that with Kev. I can chat Chargers with Kyle, but movies, not the same thing.
Yeah, it's not. We don't bond in that way.
No, and that's not a bad thing. But Hefner, he's comes in both guns blazing.
Yeah,
and we appreciate
whatever,
you, buddy.
Yeah, whatever.
Thank you.
You're free to come on whenever you want, whenever you have time. We can come talk about whatever movie you want to talk about.
We can start a rom-com podcast if that's what you want to do.
A Friends podcast.
I think it's time to move on to the next segment, folks. Ask Boltfam.
Time to put your money where your mouth is.
Hi, guys. Don't jam a thumb up his butthole. That's what you do. I wet myself in excitement. Oh, so hungry.
Your thoughts are like totally appreciated. Catch you later, dude.
Okay, love you, boy.
That's right, folks. Time for Ask Boltfam. We start at the top with the taint tickling tickler.
Oh, yeah.
Who asked the question?
Last week, my prediction got derailed thanks to a cocktail of whiskey, heartbreak, and poor decision-making that would have made even Dr. Phil shake his head. But now my vision is crystal clear, like Justin Herbert's spiral under stadium lights. The truth came to me from a podcast delivered by 2 angelic voices. And the truth is this: Omarion Hampton, Najee Harris, and Hassan Haskins are uniting, forming the Triple H of the NFL. Picture it. Smoke machines firing, stadium lights dim, and then boom! 3 running backs stomp down the tunnel like wrestlers ending WrestleMania. Together, they're not just pounding the rock, they're body slamming entire defenses into irrelevance. Every time they touch the ball, linebackers will feel like they just got pedigreed on the 50-yard line. Safeties, spine bustered. Defensive lines, flattened like folding chairs. And once defenses are groveling on the mat, Justin Herbert will stand tall in the ring, dropping bombs from the sky to McConkey, Allen, and Trey Harris like he's throwing steel chairs from the top rope. The Chargers won't just have the #1 offense this year. They'll have the #1 defense, too. A full-blown tag team demolition crew suplexing their way through the league on a historic march straight to the Lombardi. So I'll ask, are you ready? Because the NFL sure as hell isn't. Here's my question. How will the 2025 Chargers beat their own record of scoring 41 points in a playoff game? And in which round of the playoffs will it happen? FTR, FTD, FTC, boobies, SMBK, love you, bye-bye now.
Feeling tickled.
You feel a little tickle action?
Yeah,
a little down under, a little tickling.
Ew.
Whoa. Hey, I'm married. Yeah, the Triple H. That was a fun revelation. That it was like, oh my god,
They come out just doing that. Suck it. Truck it.
I love the prediction though, baby.
Yeah, I love
top
it.
scoring offense and top defense. Oh my god. But Chargers, the question, beating their own record of scoring 41 points in a playoff game, in which round is it going down?
Good question.
Well, playing wild round there, so can't do it then because we're going to have a bye.
That's right.
We'll be the #1 seed. So it'll have to be the divisional round.
Yeah. And the first game, that makes sense. The first playoff game, Herbert, wins 41-0 over, say, the Bills?
The Chiefs.
Or the Chiefs.
Oh, Chiefs in the division.
Chiefs are going to grind
or the
their way
Ravens
through the wild card round, and then we'll beat them 41.
Yeah,
I would actually. I want the Ravens because I want.
Another Harbaugh.
I want the brother to get a beat down after that. I think that'd be nice. A 41-0 beat down on a brother.
Oh, that's glorious.
That's glory. Because then
Especially
the dad
after the
can
last
really admit that Jim's his favorite on national television.
You guys saw that Jack was there.
Yeah.
And he was so proud. He's like, he's got Charger gear from head to toe, not a Raven piece. Somebody take a picture. Like, it was so happy.
It's so cute. I love that guy so much.
All right. Yeah, there you go. Taint Tickle and Tickler, divisional round. It's going down. Thank you, buddy, for asking the question. Let's move it on now to Mr. Pekar.
who asked the question. I'm really new to fantasy football, and I have no idea how to draft. In fact, I usually have a buddy that does it for me. That's a lie. He's actually my nephew. But anyways, what is your least favorite, and what is your favorite position to draft from? Also, do you have any pointers? This is coming from a guy who frickin' won fantasy football last year. He is just rubbing it in like a son of a bitch.
Sure. He's at least being honest that he didn't do it. It was his nephew.
He will constantly be like, but he just followed my game plan just because it was him. I told him what to do.
This is the make or break year for him, though.
I know.
We'll find out truly what he's made of.
Yeah, well, lightning strike twice for Bobby. But his question, favorite and least favorite position to draft from?
I like mid drafts. I like mid. I don't like the pressure of picking a guy that's going to be like, it better be. Usually they get hurt when I draft really high. It's just a nature of my situation. So I like the mid, like somewhere in that like 6-7 is a really nice spot for me.
Yeah, I completely agree. And after tonight's round 1, I don't like it. Not a fan of drafting 1. It's just
sucks.
You get a stud at the very beginning, but then I have to wait until pick. We had a 14-team league. I had to wait until pick like 30 to pick again.
Yeah,
just
and that's hoping that your first pick doesn't shit the bed 2 weeks into the season.
Chase goes down, I'm toast. I'm quitting.
Yeah,
it's too hard, dude.
Trade you guys my players. Yeah.
Well, I'm picking 13 on that draft was almost impossible too. It's like the amount of, because there's a 14-team league. I picked 13 and then 16, and then you wait for ages for it to come back. So it was a wild draft.
Yeah, middle of the pack, you get the Kyle Duggan team. You get the B's and C's, baby, and you got a solid team.
And just be a good manager. That's all you got to do.
You're locked into the draft the whole time because your turn's not that far away. Exactly. When I drafted Jamar Chase, I went out and I worked out and like changed my oil.
Got a pump in. I was good to go.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was so discombobulated from draft that 1 sucks. I'm convinced.
There you go. And you don't need any pointers, you son of a bitch. You're the one with Phillip Rivers' helmet sitting in eyesight. You jerk. Love you, Bobby. Thank you, Mr. Pekar, for asking the question. Let's move on now to Andrew Ramsey. Who asked the question. Hello. I have 3 questions. 1, are you concerned the tight end room won't be as utilized as we like in the passing game with Trey Peep needing training views with a blocking TE? Excuse me. Number 2, what the living F are we doing with the depth as the O-line? Oculus dude, Sorrell, and Jamari will be nightmare when Becton and Peep go out this year because, let's face it, someone always gets injured on this line. And 3, what do you think of my fantasy name? Okay, I will destroy you. Bye. Well, in the Charger Chat Fantasy on Patreon, there are 2 leagues, the Lightning League and the Thunder League.
Yeah.
Ramsey ain't in the Thunder League, which is the one that I'm in, so I don't even know what his fantasy team name is.
His fantasy team name takes a nice, fun shot at our... at the Duggan way. His name is Kyle Slayer / Duggan Duster 5000.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So I can't get beat by that name. Me. Yes. And he's already challenged me to like a side bet of a dollar amount.
Additional. What's are you projected more than him right now?
Am I what?
Are you projected to beat him right now?
No.
We are within 1 point of each other.
That's a close. That's a close one.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask my wife if I can go through with a little bet on the side, but I gotta check with her first because it seems stupid. But I'm gonna do it. Maybe depends on what she says.
All right. Well, there's other questions. The tight end room won't be as utilized as we like in the passing game, with Trey needing training wheels for a blocking tight end. I'm not too worried about it.
I don't know. We're going to run a lot of 2 tight end, 3 tight end sets this year. So they may leave one in to help with Trey. But if they do leave someone to help with Trey, it'll be Tucker Fisk, Will Disley. I think Conklin will be over on the other side if he's in the game, be able to run the same routes. I don't think Trey's going to stop our tight ends from being productive. I think it's just that's what we've struggled with over the last several years is getting tight in productivity like we need it to be. So we'll see if Grant can get things going.
I wonder which tight end cream is going to rise to the top. Oh, yeah. It's going to work, brother. It's going to happen.
And then as far as the offensive line, first of all, Ramsey, I understand you've been hurt in the past, but don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Bring that
injuries.
Yeah, bring that dark cloud over us. Come on.
Come on.
I don't know. But I think Jamari's a stud. I don't know why he gets shade. He came and started at left tackle his rookie season and played pretty damn well. So I think that guy, I think he can continue to, he's improved every year. He has a great coaching staff. I think Jamari could fill in and be a stud. Foster Sorrell, we've seen in the past. Any backup is not going to be as good as a starter. No way around it. So these are the guys that they think have the flexibility to play multiple positions and be able to stick them in there for a week or two and do the job. So no matter what, if you have a backup, it's not going to be ideal. But I don't think there's other teams' backup linemen are that much better than what we got.
Right. They're just there to keep the ship from sinking, and really,
exactly,
these guys can do that. Yeah. So it's all good, Mr. Ramsey.
See you week 1, bro.
Thank you for asking the question. Let's move on now to the K-Man, who asked the question. This is for all three. Do you feel both N. Harrison and Becton will play the entire Brazil game, or, thanks for answering my question, and never forget, I love you all and your killer podcast. Thanks for all the time involved in the production.
Thanks, K-Man.
Thanks for noticing.
Stop.
But as far as Harris and Becton, I mean, playing for the entire Brazil game, Harris, as Kyle stated earlier, there's almost a guarantee that he's not going to be playing the full game.
Yeah. Back up to Hampton. For sure.
Becton, though,
I'm assuming he's playing the whole season, not only the whole game.
Yeah.
He's going to get a heavy workload week 1. I have a really strong feeling. I think honestly, I think snap count wise, Omarian's going to be pretty much head and shoulders above the other two. But I think Hassan Haskins will probably get the second most snaps at running back, and then Najee will be third as far as snap count. There's no way his body's ready to go yet.
Right. And Becton, I mean, I understand because Becton was dealing with an injury during the
well, he was saying that they asked him about it. He said, yeah, it's just literally the same knee things I've had my entire career. So it sounded like an abundance of like, let's just not overwhelm you. Like make sure those are good and healthy going into the season. And he sounded positive. So I'm not worried. And I'm not going to be waiting for something to happen. As soon as you start thinking like this, you're waiting and then it's going to mess your brain up. So just enjoy the games and he's going to be great.
Yeah. It's all good. Okay, man. And thank you for the comment, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you for asking the question. Let's move it on now to Gavin Gibson.
Gavin,
who asked the question. Who do you think will be the first one to get a TD? Who will play more of a running back role, Hampton or Harris? I'm leaning more towards Hampton for the start of the season at least. Let's kick the season off with a win against Kermit. As always, bolt up, K, love you, bye. Well, as far as the running back role, yes, I think we're all in agreement. Hampton's definitely going to be the guy that's going to start with the heavy workload. Harris, we'll see. He could have that opportunity as well, but this is fun. Who is going to get the first TD for the Chargers?
I think it's Hampton for sure.
Hampton?
Is this just the running backs or is this the all offensive
I think this
players?
Is everybody. Like, hey, who on the Chargers? I mean, Herbert might run it in for the first TD.
I'm thinking
says Keenan Allen.
That's where my heart's going too. Yeah. But my body's telling me Hampton.
Yeah, you're sticking with Hampton. All
I was gonna say Ladidi, but I think we're just gonna like literally drive the ball all the way down the field, not throw it very much on that first series, and just run it in. I think we're just gonna run over them. Yeah.
All right. Kevin's going to Hampton. What do you think, Kyle?
Yeah, I'm going with my heart. I'm going Keenan Allen just because that's what I want to happen. I want him to score early. And I don't know. People are just sleeping on Keenan, and I think he's still got a little bit left in that tank.
Yeah. My heart says Keenan too. And I would love it if Keenan is the first one to get the touchdown, especially on an international game. First game back with the Chargers, and he gets the
On
first
YouTube.
tutty on YouTube for the whole world to see. But just to pick somebody different, I'll go with Ladidi. I'll say Ladidi gets the first touchdown. So
by air and by land, we shall see.
And all ships at sea. So
no one's gonna approach by sea though. Just land
never
or
know.
air. You never know.
This could be a historic game. All right. It's YouTube. Anything can happen. Kevin, thank you, buddy, for asking the question. Good to hear from you. Let's move it on now to Athair Kadir.
Kadir.
Ask a question.
Cha-cha chat and my lovely, awesome Bolt fam. Let's fucking go, baby. Game week. I hope everyone is super pumped as I am. Road to San Francisco starts Friday, baby. First, I want to start with Cha-cha chat. I'm so sorry for asking a dumb and stupid question 2 weeks ago about Junior Colson, baby. Out for the season. What the baby? Junior, what is wrong with you, my bro? You was a legend in the Michigan team to win the Natty from my coach, and now you cannot stay on the field, bro. Get your stuff together, baby. We'll see you next year. We need you, soldier. Now, last, we talk about the game plan and prediction score, so I only got one question, please, baby. The question: is Omarion Hampton killing the Chiefs on the ground in the first quarter? Are Spags defense willing to stack the box in the second quarter and dare Herbie to throw? We do have young playmakers. Before you answer, please, they can put McDuffie on lat the whole game, baby. Don't doubt these fuckers. Let's start with my lovely Coach Kyle, followed by my awesome friend Kevin, and we finish with my baby, my love, my heart, my life forever, Wolldog, baby. P.S. Bold prediction for the season. Coach Harbaugh addresses the locker room on Friday before the game is this: listen up, soldiers. AFC juggernaut my ass, baby. We are the storm. We are the juggernaut, baby. We are the villain of the AFC. Let's go get the ring, boys. Yes, I said it. F*** the AFC and f*** the AFC West. Let's go. Love you. Bye, baby.
Well, I want to give you my score prediction and all that, but guess what's coming Friday? They're back.
Friday episode.
Oh my God.
So this was thank you for teeing us up with that up here. But yeah, we can answer some of this, but we're gonna have to save the bolt predictions and the score predictions for Friday.
Yes, they're coming back, baby. But as far as your question, is Hampton going to kill the Chiefs on the ground in the first quarter, and then the Chiefs defense stacking the box in the second quarter?
That's what Justin needs, dude. That's what we've always wanted Justin to have.
Right.
And letting Justin have free reign against a defense that is trying to stop the run. I want to see that, and I think that should be what happens here.
I usually wait for Adam to tell me when to talk.
I'm
to give me my intro.
You guys are always the smart ones when it comes to playmaking and schemes and stuff like that. I'm just like, we're gonna win.
Yeah. No, I think especially in these divisional games, you play a team so much. Spags knows he can't load the box against Justin Herbert. He knows him well enough. That's not how it's going to be effective. It's not like he's a rookie quarterback that you're going to force into mistakes. So it's always going to be situational. First down is going to be pivotal always. If you can get them into second and middle to short, then the whole playbook opens and they don't know what's coming. You could run on second and 5, but you could also take a deep shot on second and 5. So it's going to come down to how efficient we are on first down. Because then especially you get to 3rd and 2, God knows what's going to happen. They have to tip their hand, and then we're gonna react to what they do. If they try to they try to load the box on 3rd and short, Justin's going to take a shot down the field. He's going to go for a first down. So it's more complex, I think, now, especially at this elite of a level with these quarterbacks. You can't just stack the box to take away the run. You can't just sit back to take away the pass. It has to be situational and guessing at the right time.
All right. Well, there you go, Athair, buddy. Thank you for asking the question. And we go out of Ask Boltfam with Tony Francis, who asked the question.
Listen up, soldiers. We're down to 3 days. That's right, cadet. 3 fucking days until the start of the 2025 Chargers NFL season. I'm ready. John Cena is ready. Terry fucking Crews is ready. And my main question to everyone is, are you all fucking ready? My first question is directed at you, coach. With just days to go, what is Jim Harbaugh saying to his guys in the locker room? I know it's almost impossible to predict a Jim Harbaugh speech, but give us your best impression. My next question is directed to you, Kev. Who will be the standout defensive player of the game for the Chargers this Friday? Predict 3 players who will receive game balls after it's over, and predict how many sacks they will get on Kermit the Frog. And my last question is directed to you, Wolldog. With the upcoming fantasy football season approaching, predict which player in the league will finally take down your rival, Papa Duggan, and avenge your name. This person can't be yourself, cadet. As always, the Raiders, burn the kingdom, kick the donkeys, let's go Chargers gold, and suck my butt. Right, Tony.
Tony.
Oh, man, my guy, my baby, my boy.
All right, starting with you, Coach. First of all, Tony, we are all fucking ready. All right, don't question our readiness. Do not.
Tony.
Born ready.
But the question for you, Coach, what is Jim Harbaugh saying to the guys in the locker room? Best impression, go.
Hey, I wish I was bigger enough to give you something. I don't even know where to begin. I don't know. Talking about the day he was born or his first flat tire that he changed on the side of the road. I don't know what he's going to talk about. I have no idea.
What vegetable he's going to compare
Yeah.
Omarion Hampton to? He's like a pumpkin, you know?
I don't know. Whatever it is, it's going to be great. And it's going to motivate the guys, get them ready for football. But I have no idea. I'm sorry, Tony. Why don't you give us what you think? Let's flip this on its head, and you tell me what you think
That's
that Harbaugh football speech is. 'Cause I have no idea.
All right. Well, there you go. Good to you, Kev. You got multiples here. So who's going to be the standout defensive player of the game?
I got K-Mac, and I think that leads into the next question about sacks.
Well, 3 players who are going to get game balls. So your K-Mac gets 1.
Yep. Herbo and Omarion Hampton.
Okay.
Big game for all 3. I think we're going to have 3 sacks. I think we're going to. Kermit's not the easiest to get down. He's just that little slippery little bee. So I think 3 sacks on him would be a very nice day.
Slippery bee.
He's a slippery bee.
All right. And as far as fantasy football, for those that don't know, I am in a league with Papa the Coach Duggan. And he is my nemesis. I think he takes so much joy in it because he's like, I'm trying to lose and I keep winning. What's the deal?
How many years in a row is it?
I don't know. It's been at least a decade, I'm sure.
You haven't won in a decade against
him.
I
I think I got 1 win. I think that it's very lopsided. I think I've gotten 1 win, but he's forever a thorn in my side. Yeah. So I have to predict who is going to take him down. I'm hoping Bolt Gal comes in and just lays a smackdown on Papa Coach Duggan. And if he can lose to the Taint Tickling Tickler too, I think that would just be fantastic. That would just be a fun thing to say.
Perfect.
And hopefully everybody takes him down a peg or 2, including me. But I know it's Papa Coach Duggan. He's going to pull out a win here and there. He's like the freaking Chiefs. Like there's going to be a flag thrown and he's going to find a way to win the game.
Yeah. Hopefully not this week, but yes.
Well, I don't play him this week.
No, I'm saying in terms of the Chiefs and winning.
Oh, yeah.
With a flag. Yeah. Bullshit.
No, for sure. Yeah, Dave, he's playing I'm sorry, Smith Jackson. I'm sorry, Smith Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. All right. Tony, buddy, thank you for asking the question. And thank everybody for asking questions and Ask Boltfam. We greatly appreciate it. Again, folks, it is game week for the 2025 Chargers. There's a game. We don't even have to wait till Sunday.
No,
it's happening Friday.
Yeah.
And we're not up against any other competition. You just pop on YouTube. You can watch it on your phone. You can watch it on your kid's tablet if you wanted to. You do you. But you get to watch a game this Friday. Chargers against the Chiefs is going to be big. Any final thoughts there, gentlemen?
Kyle, what do you got?
I don't have anything, dude. I never have final thoughts. I leave it all out on the field.
I love that. That's a great way to end
I
it.
got
That's the best way to
nothing left at the end of the show.
Leave it all out
Leave it
there.
out on the field. All right. That's going to do it for us here at Charger Chat, folks. Don't forget to bolt up because we're ready for any squad, any place.
See you Friday. Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
When life's legal issues got you pinned in the red zone, it's time to call Triple H. No, not that Triple H. I mean Hampton, Harris, and Haskins. They've got the moves, the skills, and the power to bulldoze any legal issue that comes their way. No penalties, no fumbles. So don't sit in the pocket. Hand it off to Hampton, Harris, and Haskins. They'll take it to the end zone and make sure you win the case.